What's up, people? What's up? It's your boy Clan, the Spurs fan, once again. Just wanted to get on here with you guys, talk a little bit. Um, so today, if you didn't know, by the way, I'm waiting for people to get in. So if you're watching this video later on, just know that the reason why I postponed what I'm going to talk about, for the most part, for the chat, because it's way more fun to talk Spurs basketball when I got a chat. So I kind of wait for them. But if you don't know, trades have begun, or at least trade season has begun, and it started today at 11 o'clock Central. So yeah, things are getting kind of interesting. It looks like a lot of teams are starting to make their trades. I even heard that True Holiday, they're trying to send him to the East. Ricky Rubio got traded. Was it for Chris Paul? I don't remember. I don't really remember. I haven't been trying to. I've been trying to keep up with what's going on with us. If I'm being completely honest with you, the only thing that I've heard that so it was for CP3. The only thing that I've heard thus far for the Spurs is, and this is from CG as well, but it was also from, was it from Shams? I don't remember. But the only thing I've heard, or one of the things I've heard as far as trading, is that the Spurs are still in talks of trying to get rid of LA. So that sounds like that's an actual real thing that's going on right now. That we're trying to go ahead and get rid of LA, trying to find somewhere to send them, trying to trade for them, trade them, whatnot. Hopefully that Warriors rumor is true, because that would be freaking amazing. The other thing is, like you guys, a lot of you guys probably already know this. DeMar DeRozan has been, he has decided to opt into his contract. So now the ball is in our court. So it looks like we're in a great position there. So either he can, stick with us this season, or we can trade him. So either way, it looks like we're in a really good position there. So we don't have to worry too much about that. I'm happy about that. Let's see, what else? I think that's about it. So the main thing is that DeMar DeRozan has opted into his contract, and LaMarcus Aldridge is seemingly on his way out. Hopefully, let's just be honest. I think we're all hoping for him to be on his way out. Not that we don't like him, just that it will benefit the team tremendously if we can get rid of LA, because he's not going to be here next season. I mean, let's just be real. And I find it really funny how Spurs fans kind of flip the script when it comes to DeMar DeRozan. Like, as soon as DeMar DeRozan opted in, out of nowhere, which I don't remember seeing any of those same people. And it might be, I don't want to just overgeneralize, but I don't remember seeing any of those people come out and start saying they wanted DeMar DeRozan before. But now, since he's opted in, it's like, yeah, let's keep DeMar DeRozan. Like, come on, man, come on. Everybody's like, oh yeah, keep DeMar DeRozan. I kind of like DeMar DeRozan. It's like, no, stop it. But nonetheless, I'm just cool with us getting rid of LA if we can. And like I said, nothing against LA. Not that me sitting here saying LA's trash. Just that we'll be so much better off. So much better off. If we can get rid of that contract, or get rid of LA right now, and try to work on the young guys a little bit. I think that we'll just be a better team overall once doing that. So just hope and pray that that's the case, and just hope and pray that's what happens. Another thing I want to say, that I want to mention, and this isn't really related to Spurs, but it kind of is. Not really. I'm going to be, and I don't know when yet, but I do want to try it out. So I want to, since I've been playing on my PS5, obviously, it's like a lot of new features on there that's pretty dope. Like the live stream, I checked out the live stream. I haven't went to live stream, but I checked out the live stream, and the camera is like on point. I can hook up my mic to it, and I was thinking, dude, wouldn't it be great if I just get on here when I'm having certain sessions, not when I'm playing like a story-driven game. Obviously, I don't want to do that, because playing a story-driven game, I want to focus, and I don't want to like talk just randomly. But if I'm playing something like Fall Guys or something like that, I think it would be pretty cool to just get on there, play that, and stream from there, and talk to you guys about Spurs basketball. So if you could head on over to my channel. I don't know, it would be in the community tab. I don't know how it works when you're like going to find the community tab, but I put it in the community tab. asking what do you want me to play. I got on there Demon Souls, Spider-Man, and Fall Guys. So yeah, you can just vote on that and what you want me to play, and I think that'd be pretty cool. I'll get on there and we can talk whatever. Let the live stream be on here. We just talk Spurs basketball and whatnot. By the way, have you guys seen the Fiesta jerseys? Or not the Fiesta jersey. Obviously, you've seen the Fiesta jersey. We talked about it the other day. But the Fiesta court. The Fiesta court is okay. But I like the fact that they actually went all out about the Fiesta court and actually making that a thing. Because I don't remember them, obviously. But I mean, I played with them on 2K. I was too young, or I became a Spurs fan later on to even remember the Spurs courts, the old school Spurs courts. But I will say that Fiesta color is on point. I am wondering, now this is one thing I am wondering, and you guys can correct me on this. I don't know whether or not this is gonna be the case. Now I know it's pretty obvious with this stuff that's going on with the virus. There's no way we're going back to normal. Like, I don't see that happening. I think the bubble worked fine this year, and I think you're going to have to continuously do it because it's even worse now than it was before. But with that being said, so I don't know when we'll be able to actually see these courts. I don't know how they're going to do that, unless there's enough courts for every team. I mean, you can, obviously, every game they have to come out and put the courts together, but, I mean, do you really have to want to do all that? So I don't know what they're going to do as far as that, but I am wondering, is the court going to be like that all season long? If so, that's freaking amazing. Or is it going to only be there, at a certain week or whatever, like Pride, City Pride or City Edition? I don't know. City Week, I don't know what it would be called. But is it only going to be there for, like, limited time? Because I hope it's there the entire time, because that's a really cool court. And I don't think they should really get rid of it. I think those colors, man, it really gives not only like a sense of pride, with the Latino population in San Antonio, but I think that, I don't know, it gives us some kind of like pizzazz, like we actually look pretty cool with those colors, and I hate the fact that it took this long for them to bring it back. Like, what is that about? I didn't understand that, but I'm glad that we got them back. But geez, dude. So I'm hoping that they just keep it on the court, because I love them. I love them. This man just said pizzazz. Yeah, man, give it some pizzazz, man. Fiesta is a big part of the city's culture. It's not just a military city. Exactly. I'll be honest, I never even liked the camos. Like, I was okay with it one season. Like, maybe right when we got them, I thought they looked okay. I just don't think they look good. Like, I mean, I know that it's, it's camo, but I don't know, maybe it's just me not being a fan of camo, but I feel like you can make camo look cool, but then you want to do it in a way where you're trying to make it cutesy or make it, you know what I mean? Like, next thing you know, it's like a, just like those Hummer trucks. It's like, come on, man. It's low-key disrespect. Just low-key, not high-key, like low-key disrespect. And I'm not saying, yeah, Fiesta camo, exactly. Like, you don't want it to look cute or nothing. That's disrespectful. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't like camo, dude. I'm not a camo person. I don't know. It's just like, ugh, I don't like camo. Look, me, in my opinion, wearing camo to begin with, it's kind of weird. I know I don't know why my Google just came up. Look, I know military city. I understand all that. I still think it's weird. That's just me. I still think it's weird. Now, if it was something on the jersey to represent the military, that's one thing. But just the whole fit, like, and make the whole thing camo for the, to represent the military, it's just weird. I'm not the one to say that it's disrespectful or not. I just think it's weird. I think it's strange. We need them Fiesta mixed. Man, you can't put camo with the Fiesta color. Now that's just blatant disrespect. There's a lot of birds over here, but that's just blatant disrespect. But yeah, let me see what else you guys talking about. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just kind of venting a little bit when it comes to the military. I just never liked them. I just never liked them. And like I said, initially they were cool. Like, oh, that's kind of cool. But then it just went on and on each year. Like each year we're wearing these. It's like they don't look that good. I don't know. Bringing those there, like before trying to bring the Fiesta was nuts. Oh, Harden, yeah. Harden request, yeah. Dude, Harden is soft. I keep telling y'all Harden is soft. I get so tired when people try to compare Harden to Manu. Other than him being left-handed and doing the Euro step, he is none of Manu. He is not Manu. I hate that. I know that he said that like he modeled his game off of Manu. Yes, you see it, but good Lord, dude. Look, Manu step, yes. Manu basically invented that. I mean, he's like what Michael Jackson was to the moonwalk. Did he create it? No. Did he make it popular? Yes. Like that's what Manu is. Manu is Michael Jackson, okay? To the moonwalk. But freaking James Harden, dude, he is nothing of Manu. I hate that. Like, yeah, like, and if you guys don't know, what they're talking about in the chat is that James Harden requested a trade to the Brooklyn Nets or the 76ers. That dude is so soft, bro. He ain't gonna win anywhere. He's not gonna win anywhere. He's not gonna win a championship anywhere. And the thing is, with the Houston Rockets, they had a shot to win a championship. It's the year that Chris Paul got injured, and Chris Paul would have been the leader. Well, he was the leader of that team. He was definitely the leader of that team. But during that year, they had a chance to win a championship. They had a chance, and they had I don't know. I think that was Dan. They might have had D'Antoni right then. I don't know, but they had Kevin McHale as a really good coach. He is a stern, tough coach that requires you to play defense. He wants you to play defense. James Harden got him fired. I don't care what anybody says. James Harden got that good coach fired. Then he gets D'Antoni, who's look, let's be honest, D'Antoni is not the best coach you can get. Okay, D'Antoni, he's really good with spacing the floor, with offense, but he is not a tough, stern coach whatsoever, and that's what James Harden wanted. James Harden is soft. Okay, he is soft. He ain't Manu, and I'm getting tired of those comparisons. He ain't none of Manu. That's another thing, man. Like, we talk about the greatest shooting guards of all time and stuff like that, and people will say, you'll take James Harden over Manu and stuff. And I understand that James Harden has the records. I understand that James Harden is one of the greatest scorers of all time, period. I understand he's smooth with his footwork. I understand that, his step back is nasty. I understand that, his shooting's incredible. I understand that he can get to a line like no other. I understand all that. But when it's all said and done, I don't think that James Harden is better than certain guys. I don't think he was better than Dwayne Wade. I don't think he was better than Manu Ginobili. I don't think he was better than those guys. I don't think he's better than what Ray Allen was. I just don't believe that. Because to me, but that's what I value in a player. What I value in a player is that clutch gene, is that nastiness. That's why I would never put LeBron over Michael Jordan. It's like, I can't fathom doing that because he doesn't have that same mentality. So, like, when I think of James Harden and Manu Ginobili comparison, James Harden ain't none of Manu. And him sitting here asking for a trade to a super team, man, forget James Harden. He's soft. That's real soft. I mean, and don't get me wrong, he was never going to be able to win Westbrook being his second guy. Don't get me wrong, okay? He was never going to win. And right now, a lot of people be like, well, I mean, when you request a trade from the Houston Rockets, it's like, I understand the Houston Rockets are in a terrible, not so good position, okay? They're not built to win right now, how it's framed. But at the same time, let's be honest, when they were built to win, he still clinched up. He when he could have been the guy, he clinched up. And they had at least a couple seasons. The Rockets had a couple seasons where they could have won a championship. They had a couple seasons. I know we took him out, one of those seasons, but even that year he choked. The year where Manu gave, the big block on James Harden, basically one of the greatest blocks in NBA history. Yeah, James Harden choked in that series. He choked in the game after that. So I don't know. I'm not the biggest James Harden fan, obviously, for obvious reasons, but neither here or there. By the way, everybody that's on this video, if you could give it a like, that would mean a lot to me. I see it's like almost 50 people in here right now. Just give it a like for me. That will mean a lot, because that helps other people see the channel, and yeah, gets more Spurs fans in here, or more NBA fans in general. I don't care who comes through, to be honest with you. I know it's Spurs centric, obviously, but if people want to come in and just give their thoughts on how they feel about the Spurs, that's cool too. Oh, and by the way, I mentioned this earlier. I am going to be streaming soon. I'm going to try it out, so just be on the lookout for that. But I am going to be doing a streaming session with the PlayStation 5, just trying to try out the streaming stuff on it, because I think it would be cool to just be on there and talk Spurs basketball with people while I'm gaming. Or I was also thinking about bringing other people on, so maybe we can do something like that. Like, and I don't think it matters if you have a PS5 or not. I think you can have a PS4. I'm pretty sure Fall Guys is cross-platform, so we can just do that. Or Ghost of Tsushima. If you guys got Ghost of Tsushima, we can do that too. Clan, when you doing a 12-hour stream? I'm not doing a 12-hour stream because we didn't make it to the finals. I said we had to make it to the finals, and I will do it. Let me see. I'll think. What's something that's fair this upcoming season, where I can make a deal with you guys that I'll do a 12-hour stream. It got to be fair though. You have to be fair. Make the playoffs is like, I feel like we're gonna make this upcoming season if we get past the first round. Okay, I think that's fair. We're gonna have a young group. Okay, we get past the first round. Because we haven't been past the first round in a while, dude. Since like what, 2017? Oh, that's so weird. It's not like us. We always get past the first round. Okay, we get past the first round. I'll do a 12-hour stream. I said it. I'll do a 12-hour stream. We getting past the first round this year. Would you trade DeMar for Reddish in a first? In a first? Just a first round pick? I guess it would depend on what first round pick it is. I actually think that DeMar has a lot of value being with the Spurs. How he is it just seems like how he is as a person. I wouldn't be surprised if after this season, he decided that he did want to come back to the Spurs, so I don't know. But I think DeMar DeRozan actually does have a lot of value for us, but I wouldn't mind us trading him. I think we should. Honestly, I think we should. If I had to pick between keeping DeMar or trading him for a first and Reddish, you hear anything at all? Really? Fuck me, man. Oh, okay. Okay. Dope. Okay. Yeah. So anyway. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, what I was saying was, if I had to trade, man, I've been answering this question for like 10 minutes straight because my audio keeps going out. If I could trade, if the option was to keep DeMar or trade him for a first and Reddish, like the question asked, I would trade him. But with that being said, I'm not necessarily saying that you don't have value keeping DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan is the type of guy that's loyal, that's a good teammate, doesn't mind taking a back seat for the younger guys. He's a guy that you can utilize as a playmaker, and not only that, when the game is on the line and you need a shot, you can go to DeMar. DeMar is he's a very good player. He just can't be the main guy. And that's what we've been seeing. We've been seeing DeMar DeRozan have to be the main guy for us, and it just doesn't work. It was the same thing with the Toronto Raptors. He was basically the main guy. Like, I know some people would say Kyle Lowry, but for the most part, it was DeMar. And, you know, your point guard can't necessarily be the main guy, okay? So it had to be DeMar. You know, you need a guy with a little length at that shooting guard / small forward position, if that's going to be your main guy. For the most part, you don't get a point guard that's your main guy. Like, maybe, you know, you had Allen Iverson back in the day, but even Allen Iverson lost. Like, he didn't win a championship. So, I mean, you can't, your point guard can't be your main guy. It's going to have to be a shooting guard or small forward or, you know, big man for the most part. So, yeah. But yeah, with that being said, I think DeMar would be like a perfect, like, second, third guy on the team to win a championship. But he's not making second or third guy money either, you know what I mean? And I'm not a person that sits there and be like, this person should make this much, this person should make this much. Like, get your money. Like, I don't care. Like, let's be completely honest here. Like, when fans come out and say this player should make this player should make that, why are we paying this much for this player? It's like, bro, think about how much these owners make. Like, these owners of the team, or how much revenue the NBA brings in. Just think about it. Like, saying that this player should make less, this player should make less, this player should make less. I mean, those teams make a crap ton of money. Like, let them worry about it, how much they spend on these players. Because honestly, they're worth more than what they get paid. And I know that's crazy to think about, because I mean, it's like you playing basketball and you getting paid $30 million, but I mean, the reality is they're usually worth more than what they get paid. So I wouldn't stress about how much he's getting paid. But at the same time, you know, for a team and how they're going to think in their minds, yeah, he's definitely filling a spot that with the salary, he is filling a spot that typically a star would be making, which he is a star, but you know what I mean. He's not gonna win us a championship by himself. You hope Pirtle stays. If I'm being completely honest, I'm not sure Pirtle stays. I never seen Pirtle as a guy that we have forever. I hope, like you said, I hope he stays, you know. But how it sounded when he was talking about, you know, being with the Spurs, or would he try to, you know, explore other options and stuff, he was very honest, and it sounded as if he's not completely sold on just staying with the Spurs. And I think that's basically because his role with the Spurs has probably not been where he wanted it to be. I mean, he only had a big role during the bubble. He didn't have a big role before that. I mean, he did have you know what I'm saying? He did have a big role, but the amount of minutes he was getting was not where we wanted to be. Even LA had to was running center for a big chunk of Pirtle being there. So, I don't know. I want Pirtle to stay too, man, but it's not one of those things where I'm just like, oh my gosh, please stay Pirtle. Like, I'm not putting my hopes on I'm staying. LMAO what? Wait, what'd I say? Did I say something wrong? Further restricted, so probably gonna stay. Oh, okay. Drive safely, bro. I'm driving safely. It's literally nobody on this road, by the way. But yeah, I agree. I agree. That I would like Pirtle to stay. Oh, and I don't think they're talking about this year, King Kenneth. I think they're just saying like in general. Like he's fine. Like he's gonna be with the team this upcoming season. But they're just saying like in general. Also, some people brought to my attention like Jabari Young mentioned. What did he mention? He mentioned how, and he's not the only one that mentioned this, by the way, but I do want to at least address it. He mentioned how in the photo shoot for the new jerseys, the Fiesta jerseys, that oh my God, LaMarcus Aldridge and DeMar DeRozan and the other vets weren't in the photo, and it was just the young guys, basically alluding to the idea that this means that the vets aren't safe. They can be traded. I want to just say this. Of course, we know that the vets are going to be traded, or they can be traded, and LA is definitely. If I had to put money on, I think LA is going to get traded. Now, with that being said, okay, I don't necessarily think that the photo shoot means anything in regards to like who stays and who goes, because I look at it in this perspective. Number one, I think they did the young guys because they're the young guys and this is a new era. And somebody brought up something from like the photo shoot from 2011 that was Danny Green and Kawhi Leonard. Exactly. I think it's just a matter of showing the young guys and showing that there's a new era. Now, I also want to add that doesn't even make sense to me, I guess, but I don't know how much the Spurs are involved in that photo shoot. Okay, number one. But number two, if, let's say a team comes out and says, I'm going to give you, a couple draft picks and this player for Derek White, okay? Let's just say that happened. Do you think the Spurs are going to sit back and say, well, we already did a photo shoot with Derek White in his Fiesta jersey. We can't give him up now. Like, no one's going to do that. Like, no one's going to do that. That doesn't even make sense. Like, why would they do that? Like, no, if right offer is there, I don't think that photo shoot means anything. Someone had to take the photos. Not only that, I don't even know where DeMar DeRozan was. DeMar DeRozan was probably in Compton. And then you think of LA, I don't know where LA was. LA has kids, or a kid in particular. I don't know. I mean, Brent Forbes wasn't there. He's a young guy. Younger, so I don't know. I just thought that take was like, ugh. Like, not, and it ain't just him. Like, a lot of people did that. A lot of people said that. And I just want to say, I don't think it means anything. I don't think it meant a damn thing, if I'm being honest with you guys. But all right, I'm about to go ahead and get off. Like I said, soon I'll be streaming on my PlayStation. Gonna see how that goes, because that will be really neat to be able to be on there and talk to you guys. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and head off. I will give it to you guys later. All right. You have a great day, and until next time, deuces. And I agree with you, Landon. Keep Derek as long as possible.